4 Jawans were martyred and 3 injured in Jammu Kashmir's Poonch after terrorists ambushed 2 army vehicles. The targeted vehicles were transporting Jawans from an area near Bulfiaz where an ongoing operation against terrorists had been in progress since Wednesday night. The operation was focused on the general area of Dera Di Gali, Thana Mandi, Rajouri. The attack occurred in the Savni area of the Rajouri Thana Mandi road. The terrorists opened fire on the convoy, which included a truck and a gypsy. The People's Anti-Fascist Front, an offshoot of Pakistan-based Lashkar-e-Toiba, claimed responsibility for the ambush. So, of course, viewers, I'm going to quickly take you to the big wall over there. We're going to take a deep dive into this unfortunate incident that did in fact take place. I'm going to quickly request my crew to give us the first slide so we can start this process. Now, of course, the terrorist attack in India on the Indian Army vehicle, terrorist attack on 2 army vehicles in Jammu and Kashmir's Poonch. You can see that we've highlighted the area over here to give our viewers a better understanding on where this incident that did in fact transpire. Now, vehicles were carrying personnel to the site of the cordoned and search operation. So, of course, viewers, there was an operation that was underway. These personnel were in fact being taken to the search and operations site. Meanwhile, what we are in fact being given to understand is that the vehicle attack at a blind curve of Dhatyar Mode between Dera Ki Gali and Bulfia. So that's exactly where this vehicle attack did take place. That's exactly where the blast did in fact take place. Now, army troops immediately retaliated after being attacked. So we saw swift action take place as this unfortunate incident did in fact unfold. There was retaliation, immediate retaliation by our Jawans. 4 Indian Army personnel were martyred in the attack. So, again, extremely unfortunate to learn that 4 Indian Army personnel were in fact martyred in this blast. That is the latest that we are in fact being given to understand. So, of course, viewers, these were the details that we were tracking for you on the broadcast. But in fact, being joined by Major Muhammad Ali Shah, is a defense expert, and Colonel Sher Sodhi on the broadcast. Of course, we've just spoken about the unfortunate incident that did in fact take place. I'm going to start by roping in Major Muhammad Ali Shah on the broadcast. Sir, again, we just showcased what exactly happened. It's unfortunate, but you know, we've unfortunately also lost 4 army personnel in this blast. What do you make of this, sir?
Sabari, firstly, my heartfelt condolence to the brave families of the brave hearts who have lost their lives and the ones who are battling for their lives. I'm praying for their speedy recovery. I hope they will be back on road in action very, very soon. Now, the very fact is, you know, we've been battling terrorism in Jammu Kashmir for quite some time. In fact, I remember exactly 20 years back, 2003, when I was trained by Colonel Sodhi, in fact, from the academy, and I was posted in Jammu Kashmir. We were fighting counterinsurgency that time and counter-terrorism operations we were doing. So the terrorists had a modus operandi. We caught on to the pulse and we gave them a thrashing reply, and terrorism has gone down reasonably from then. But this is a slight setback to our forces, but we will not take it lying down. We will retaliate in a befitting manner, and if people are listening to me from across, or if people are listening to us from the people who have launched this terror attack, that is the PAFF, the People's Anti-Fascist Front, which is an offshoot of the Pakistani-based terrorist outfit Lashkar-e-Toiba, let me tell them very clearly and without mincing any words that they are going to be getting a sound thrashing very, very soon, and we will hit them where it hurts the most, where it's least expected. They will not know what hit them. Now, the vehicle which was carrying the personnel on the side of the cordon and search operation, because they had received a specific input about the presence of the terrorists in that area. Now, they came under attack at a blind curve in Dhatyar Mode between Dera Ki Gali and Bufliaz, under this comes under Sunanko district. In fact, this happened at 3:45 p.m. Now that's what we had gathered the input. Now there are two former Chief Ministers of Jammu Kashmir, Ghulam Nabi Azad and Mehbooba Mufti, who have expressed their condolence for the attack, and they've condemned the attack, in fact. And the Jammu-based PRO over there, Lieutenant Colonel Sunil Barthwal, he said in a joint such operation was launched in the general area of Dhera Ki Gali in the Hana Mandi, Surankot region of Poonch. This was on Wednesday night on the basis of hard intelligence about the presence of these terrorists. Now, the additional forces were moving to the site when the terrorists fired upon the army vehicles, which was a heavy vehicle.
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Colonel J.S. Sodhi is also with us on the broadcast. Let's take a quick reaction from him, sir. This is the 6th attack that we are witnessing since October 21st. Now, this time we've lost 4 army jawans. And it's unfortunate. In total, since 21st October, we've in fact lost 29 army personnel, and this is absolutely unfortunate. What do you make of this, and what should be inculcated so that we don't see, our army jawans losing their lives like this?
Jai Asavri, it's my honor to be on your channel and a privilege to be with Major Muhammad Ali Shah. Firstly, my heartfelt condolences to the bereaved families of the 4 army bravehearts who have made the supreme sacrifice of their lives for our respected motherland. Asavri, like you rightly brought out, this is the 6th major encounter this year in this Rajouri Poonch area, which is also called the South of Pir Panjal Range. And for last 15 years, this area, which is called the South of Pir Panjal Range, had been seen relative peace compared to the Kashmir Valley. But everything changed this year, and we have seen this 6th major encounter in which more than 1 army soldier has made the supreme sacrifice of his life. Well, it clearly shows that the terrorists are getting more bolder and fiercer in the south of Pir Panjal range. Because we have been able to suppress militancy in the north of Pir Panjal range, which is the Kashmir Valley, the terrorists have shifted base. Hence, this shifting base is now creating this problem where this regular big attacks on the Indian security forces is coming. I'm sure the Northern Command and the White Knight Corps, which are responsible for the counter-terrorism operations on the south of Pir Panjal range, are doing a phenomenal job. They will have a revamp in their standing operating policies and the procedures. And in the times to come, we will see this incidents reducing drastically.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.